Today we're out at our cider orchard talking about an apple called Redfield. This is a very interesting and unique apple. It was developed at the New York Agricultural Research Station in Geneva. So upstate New York, which is a big apple growing region. It is a cross between an apple called Wolf River, which is a very large apple prized for baking, like super large. They say you can make a pie out of a single Wolf River apple. And on the other side, its parent is Niedzwetzky's apple. And this apple is named after a Russian lawyer and amateur naturalist who was exiled to Central Asia, what is now Kazakhstan. And this apple is wild to that region: Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, parts of China, and Kyrgyzstan. So it is a wild apple, and it is dark fleshed, very dark fleshed, like almost plum-like in appearance on the interior. It has red leaves, red flowers in the spring. You can see some of the ribbing on these leaves here are dark. It gets that from that Niedzwetzky's apple parentage. This apple is not particularly suited to fresh eating. It's got a very dry flesh. It's not bad by any means, but that's not its prime use. It is used for baking, which the Wolf River, it gets from that Wolf River parentage, and also for cider and hard cider. For hard cider, it produces a bittersweet juice. That means it is high in sugars as well as tannins. And tannins are kind of think of like a red wine, kind of dries out your mouth when you drink it, but adds a depth and complexity to the flavor of the juice. So it makes a really high quality hard cider. Also, that red flesh from that Niedzwetzky's apple comes through in the juice. So you can make kind of like a rosé colored cider without having to add blackberries or some other stuff. This stuff can produce a rosé cider all on its own. So let's cut into this and get a look at that beautiful flesh. See if I remember how to cut here. There, as you can see, in some years that red goes all the way to the center, but that beautiful red kind of halfway down. Some region that gets almost purple. But so yeah, this juice will come out a haunting red to make that nice rosé looking cider with the bittersweet characteristics. So really excited to have this for our hard cider production, and yeah, actually not bad eating. A little dry, but I've had much worse, so cheers.